Next, let's look at the view pages. So in these view pages, we have a table and we want to display some data in these pages, but we want to show a navigation or a pagination actually. Pagination in the bottom of the table to navigate between different pages. So if you want to show the second page of this table, we have to click the next button or the page 2 here in this pagination. So then that page should show the next set of data. So to achieve this, let's add a pagination into the bottom of this table. So I'm going to open this view underscore campuses file, and here we have the table. So and just below the table we can add the pagination. So when adding the pagination, first thing we have to do is we have to add a nav, and in this nav we are going to add this aria hyphen label, and the values for this we are going to give page and navigation. So this aria label page and navigation actually makes it accessible, which means screen readers will announce this as page navigation. So this this nav is going to wrap the uh, whole pagination. So inside this we are going to add the pagination buttons. So this is the container actually. So the next one in this pagination, we are going to use a UL, unordered list, and this unordered list also we are going to add some classes. So here the first class we are going to add is pagination, and next I'm going to add uh, so here in addition to pagination we can add, if we want, justify content center, and even it's okay, like even without adding we can go into the next ones. So if you want we can add here justify content center, but it doesn't matter. So for now I will go without adding it. So inside this UL we are going to add the actual buttons for the pagination. So this class in this UL it style this UL as a pagination component. That's why we are giving this class called pagination for this UL. So what this does is it applies the default Bootstrap pagination styles. So that's the purpose of this class. Inside this UL, I'm going to add the li. Li is for list items. So in this list item, I'm going to give a class called page hyphen item, and this one is one page button contain actually. So inside this one we are going to add the actual link to go to the relevant page. So in this li I will add anchor, and in this href I will add something like page, and let's add one here, And the class we need to add to this anchor tag is page hyphen link, and that makes it a clickable link. So this page hyphen item makes it one page button container. So inside that one page button container, this anchor tag makes a one clickable link. So that's the purpose of page hyphen link class. So this href attribute which takes this value, uh, it indicates that once we click, it will take us to the page 1. So that's why here we are using page equals 1 in this example. And another thing we need to add here, that is aria hyphen label. And soon as we know it is aria hyphen label, we know it is for the accessibility, and screen readers will read this whatever value we put here. So I'm going to put here previous. So and screen readers will read this as previous. So inside this anchor tag, I'm going to add a span, and this span I will add this ampersand and LAQUO and colon, semicolon. So left angle double brackets will show up as a result of this. And so in addition to that, we are going to add another thing here, that is aria hyphen hidden, and the value for that is true. So that means when the screen readers encounter this, this is going to be hidden. This one is going to be hidden because we already mentioned here aria hyphen label as previous. So we don't need to show this to screen reader. So that's why we added aria hidden equals true here. So that's the previous button. And similar to that, I can add uh, another one similar to this, which is the next button. So this one is also page hyphen item and anchor class page link, and I will give the href as page equals 7, and aria label here going to be next, and this one also aria hidden is going to be true again, and instead of left angle double uh, brackets, this will be right angle double bracket, double arrow actually, uh, right angle double arrow. So earlier this one is left angle double arrow. So that's the purpose of this one. And in the middle we can add the usual numbered pages. So I will add li, and for this li again I'm going to give a class, same class as this page hyphen item, to indicate it's a one page number. And in this li I will add another anchor tag with href, and this href I will give page equals 2, and the class for this anchor tag going to be again page hyphen link, page hyphen link, to indicate it's a clickable link. and here in the middle I will give the number. This one will be number 2 because the first one is the previous, the next one is number 2. And another way we can do is, here we can give number 1 and page equals 1, and we can have another link with 2 like this. That should be the correct way actually. So we had the previous, and after the previous it should be the number 1, and if you want we can make one of these as active link or active button. So to make it active we can simply use the class active, and again I'm going to add an accessible attribute, that is aria hyphen current, and I will give the value as page. What this does is it will announce the page, this page as the current page. That means page 1 as the current page. That's what this does. So once this is the current page, we don't want this page, this one, the previous one, page 1, actually this button clickable. So simply I can add here this li, I can add inside this class disabled, because once we are in the first page, that means there should not be any previous page, so that previous should not be clickable in that case. But when we are in the page 2, this previous should be clickable. In that case it should not be disabled, but because we are currently in page 1 and that's the active one, this previous one should be disabled. So that's why I added this disabled class into the previous page. So next what we can do is we can simply copy this few more times, and I will give the page numbers here 3, 3, this one will be 4, 4, and this one 5, 5, and we need one more li because the next one is showing the page 7. This is page 6. And let's refresh the page now and see how it shows. It is showing like this. This is the active link, active page, and this one is disabled. And this is next, and these are the other pages. So if you want this to show as a small pagination, we can simply add another class to where we added this pagination, that is the UL. In addition to this pagination, we can add pagination hyphen SM. So it will show as a small pagination. The opposite is, if you want to show it as a big pagination, we can simply change this to pagination hyphen LG. So let's see what happens if we add a class here, justify content center, and it should center it like this. So we don't need that. I will remove it.